I know I have seen myself in the mirror, but this is how I choose to show up today. I did take a hit financially. I will be in full blown adult mode. And I used to find that shit so sexy. The what you consume, you become. Clenching their pearls. I'm not going to sit here and try and seek validation from a world that crucified the perfect person. I have been speaking to a variety of people, and you're like, "Panega, I'm dumb as bricks." I really engaged with this person, like we had a really cute conversation. Was it, or did I just let you speak? I'm going to call this my little stay at home everyday Vaseline facial routine. I like to put some Vaseline in my brows just to help them lay a bit more. Then I like to put it under my eyes just to retain that moisture, as well as my cheek area to give me a dewy look. I also like to put it on my lips for that extra moisture. And then I like to put it behind my ears just to help my scents last a bit longer. And this is what I usually rock when I'm just at home chilling.
September 1st is your chance. It's on a Monday. It's a Labor Day weekend. The weather's going to change. Everything's going to be so much better this Monday. You just need to spend Saturday and Sunday getting the reset in order. Physically declutter your life. Donate clothes you don't wear anymore. Get a haircut, get a massage, whatever it is that makes you feel physically refreshed. And then on Monday, we're going to have amnesia. We're going to completely forget every single negative thought we've been feeding ourselves our entire life, the voices that we hear that are probably not even our own voices, but our parents, our society, toxic friends, old exes, whatever it is, you're going to wipe all of it clean. The voice that tells you, well, I don't want to journal every night because I'm not the type
Hola,
of person
hola,
that journals.
hola, 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 hola. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday. I don't know what time this video is going to come out, to be fair, but it's going to be quite short. I'm not even going to do the most. Yesterday, I had my nephew's birthday here at home, and it was just like a cute, chill in, catching up type of vibe with everyone. My sister, the mom of the kids, was here, and it was nice just sitting at the dining and just gisting. Okay, I'm drinking this from the box. Don't judge me. I didn't know Pick and Peel had a grape a red grape juice flavor. It's so nice. Usually I put it in a glass with like extra ice, but the ice is still forming in the freezer, and I'm like, ugh. So it's like, let me just eat it like that. I also have like a small version of a sandwich that I made. I hope you guys are doing great. And yeah, as you can see, we are a different person because we got new hair. And I was sitting here and doing content. I'm proud of myself for doing over 3 clips, which makes me happy. Meaning, when the week starts, I'm not going to be frantic and rushing. I just have to post and put. Actually, I'm going to schedule them so that they just go on at their own time. What I want to do tomorrow, since it's going to be the 1st of September, oh my God, guys, I feel like, why is it that I talk to myself and in my head when I speak to myself, I imagine I have had this conversation? It's almost like when someone sends you a WhatsApp, you respond in your head. So physically, you haven't responded. So when they get back to you, like, no, I responded, babe, check your. That's the vibe I be on. Ugh, guys, I'm sorry. The staycation has gotten cancelled. And I just decided to cancel it when I woke up because yesterday I reached out. I wanted them to give me information regarding the place, where it is exactly, and just like things here and there, so so that I can understand my bearings. Like, do they have? Well, according to their page, I saw like a restaurant. No, I didn't see a restaurant. I just saw someone being served food. I don't know if they have a restaurant. And usually, when you go to these places, you kind of want to stop by the supermarket, make your own shopping, so that you go there with your own stuff. So, some things I wanted to know prior and also call my driver prior. And then the person who helps me clean this room when I'm going, I wanted to reach out to them so they can come and do the same thing, do like a deep clean. Some things that I do before. And if I'm planning to go and do content there, what kind of content am I doing? I structure it beforehand so that when I go there, everything is easy peasy, and then I can just do content at a certain period of time, within a certain period of time, and then I can also schedule my relaxation and really enjoy the environment. But they hadn't reached out. They're like, oh, we're going to get back to you end of the day. Yesterday they didn't. Today they have not. I think it's about 2 3 p.m. So me, I've just considered it cancelled and I'm moving on to other things because this money waits for nobody. There's some brands that I had spoken to, and we are technically supposed to start together this September. I wanted to have a chat with them, see if at all we are moving that direction. If yes, it's important for me to start working on my content calendar and such and such. When tomorrow is the first. Anyway, yeah. But I'm excited for September. It's the 1st of September. It's a Monday. It's a perfect opportunity for us to start fresh. Okay. I was seeing a TikTok of one of these guys I follow. He does like motivational content. Love him to bits. Love him so much. I sent him a DM on Instagram. He was doing this video and he said, guys, starting from the 1st of September, let's all wake up with amnesia. Let's not remember what happened before because we are new people for the rest of the months that are going to close out the year. I was like, listen, I'm in, okay? I'm in. Amnesia 1st September. We operate different. I'm excited for that. Yeah. So my plans are basically work mode. Work mode this next week. Period. Okay. If you're not calling me about money, leave me alone. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys just like a little rundown situation. Mm, 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 mm. I was supposed to make some sort of a wrap, but the the tortilla is too crunchy. That's not good. It's supposed to be soft like chapati. What time is it? 2 3 m. 2 p.m. to 3. There was so much food left from yesterday, but somehow I woke up and it was all gone. Guys, I'm the one who cooked. The one who cooked fine. It was crazy. That's the program happening this week. I'm excited. And then and I get me a CBT. There are these guys who, and I can't say I've been working for them, But let me give you an example. Because I know there are some people that are not creatives here. So I just want to give you like an analogy that makes sense. Okay. It's like if you are a makeup content creator. Okay. You have no collaboration with any brand at the moment. But there are these guys who you've been buying from. And when you've been buying from them, of course, totally stingy. You don't get keep. You shared on your stories. I mean, why you guys like, this is my connect for this. It's my connect for the lip glosses that you guys are always like asking me about. So somehow those guys tell you that, listen, I'm happy to be sending you glosses every month, vichy, cool beans. But and the thing is, when I get those new glosses, okay, let's just call them glosses. I am happy to share. I'm like, guys, this is where I get my glosses. But I share that one time for when the time I receive the package, then I keep it moving. Because now I'm not being paid by you as much as you send me a product, it's not equivalent to money. So I don't see it that way. Okay? That's how I see it, period. Now I wake up and I'm seeing a message and it's saying, oh, we wanted to like send you this. I think it's going to do well for like the type of content you do. This is going to work for you, which it will. But then now they're telling me about a promo they're having. Now they want me to talk about that promo. Now for me, that's a problem. Because nothing was set in stone. You offered to do this for me. That's fine. Me, I'm happy to just tag you. So when people call you, then you let them know about that promo. But me to sit down and call a promo, okay? And I also found it interesting where when I was doing soiree, oh my God, you guys, actually the cake is still there. I should have had that, but I had that cake last night. Those are too much sweets. My sister makes cakes. She makes the most gorgeous cakes, guys. I'm not kidding, okay? And the cake she made last night, the one that you guys saw in the post, chocolate, then the other half of it has vanilla. Then there's something she put on top. It's giving like a coconutty vibe, but it's not really. Oh, that cake was so nice. Okay. So she's the one who was making my cakes for soiree. And this person reaches out and she's like, Karami, I want to gift you a cake for your soiree. It's free. I'm like, bitch, really? Thanks. That's so sweet. Listen, I'm planning an event. Everything is about budgeting. I will take a free cake when I can get it, okay? Was the cake free? They want, send the video, send the da, 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 da. Me, I was like, listen, that is not going to happen. Truth be told, I'm happy to tag and share the contact, which I did. Okay, for me, when I do that, that's where it stops. Okay. Sorry, I'm eating. This is bad behavior, but I'm ghetto today. Okay, because when you share a video, they have a video now. They are going to now do what? Use it on the feed. It could be there for how long, and yet in reality, you actually charge usage, stuff like that. Then you're now calling someone to take down the post because it has been there 3 months and it's not fair for you to still be there. Do you understand what I mean? I'm just like, I'd rather not. And that thing taught me a lesson once. A lesson was learned. I was like, I'm never going to do that again. So when people, if you're creative here and you're watching this, let me give you some advice. When someone calls you, even actually, this is the best example. When someone calls you, oh, come and do your hair at our parlor. And it's free. The most you should do, if it's a hairstyle you are doing, take a picture of the hairstyle, tag them. But if you sit there and you start creating short clips and you're posting and you're tagging, they can actually take that stuff down collect it together, create some sort of reel, use it on their feed. And for story, it's fine, but for feed, because then later you start arguing with someone to take down your stuff, ownership of content. And I realized that has been my struggle. My struggle has been ownership of content, because people always want to use my content non-stop. It's always my fight. Like, if I start working with a brand, when they send me a contract, I run straight to ownership of content. That's where I go number one, because I don't want some BS in these streets. So these guys were sending me this thing because recently I had gotten something from them for August, and I really tagged them and stuff like that. This is a new month. September is new. So because it's new and it's not worth it for me for, let me say, what they would gain from me sharing their brand is way more and worth more than what they are giving me. So it's not fair for me. And I told you guys we're about the coins for these last remaining months. So me, I'm just going to be like, listen, why can't we just do a collab that's actually a collab instead of this? Because I'm too grown for this. I'm too grown where I'm at for this nonsense. Yeah. So those are my troubles. Honey buns. Staycation was cancelled, so you guys will just be about the hustle with me. The vlogs that we shall be doing, they're just going to be about the hustle, babe. So if that talk bores you, maybe you might take a break from this page for a second. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a text to my chat GPT. These days we'll be chatting, honey, and I just want to the system to write me something polite that I can send. And if they can't be able, we keep it moving, because at the end of the day I can still afford whatever it is that they give me. I can afford it. I'm just of the view, guys, manang, pay creatives, pay. I've never understood how someone thinks that when they give you a product, that's a form of payment. How? Do you get me? How is it a form of payment? People don't like to pay and they want to get the most out of everything. You get? And it's like, if you give me a budget of something, if you usually ask, just be like, what's your budget? And there's a figure I can never go below, period. Okay, there's a figure I can't go below unless it's regarding something that I really, really wanted to do. If it's pertaining to my body, I really wanted to do it, and it's way more important than that check. I'll probably be like, okay, let me compromise, but still some form of payment is given. Okay. But at the same time, it's just like, if it's something like, listen, if I lose nothing if we collab or we don't. I don't care for that as much. There's a certain amount of money I can never go below. I just can't. It makes no sense financially. And I think businesses needs to understand this, that as much as you have business, you're like, hey, it doesn't make financial sense for me to give you that money. It also doesn't make sense to me financially if you give me the amount of money you're trying to give me. Making sense. If you give me that casente, which is not there, it also doesn't make financial sense to me. I don't know why they don't understand that as much as you're a business, even me, I'm a business, two businesses together trying to thrive in this thing. And we're trying to come together and put our best foot forward and put things out there that are stunning, that will both benefit us. They like to see it one way. I don't know why they do that. And let me tell you, do not go and work for people who don't see your worth. Just don't do it. Leave alone content creation. Even in normal 9 to 5 job, don't work with people who don't see your worth. How will you grow? How will you grow in that place when they don't see what you put on the table? So go to people who see, Banage, this person, But also, that's if you're actually that person. Because if you work at 9 to 5 and all you're doing is chop up cuckoo work, you show up late, there's no contribution. In the day you fall sick and you're not around, they won't even notice that you're gone. Be someone they need. Without you, Banag, we might really, there might be some sort of loss for us if we don't work with this person. That thing, Mm, tomatoes. Make sure that whatever you do in life, work-wise, do it excellent. Do it excellent. I was listening to the Mel Robbins podcast, and she said, guys, if you don't listen to Mel Robbins, I highly recommend you do. I listen to her at least 3 times a week. Let me tell you something. She had invited Terry Crews. Terry Crews is an actor. I think he used to like be in the NBA back in the day. But you know him, White Chicks, the big black guy. He had experienced crazy loss, no money, broke as hell, has a family. He had reached that point of like the desperado. He said, what helped me was the mindset perspective. And he did so many odd jobs. He also talked about how he became a janitor. A janitor abroad is like you're mopping, you're cleaning the place when everyone has gone. So in his mind, he would be like, let me clean this place like they are paying me $1 million to do it. That's my salary. Do you understand? So you do it with your heart. And me, I believe that. I believe that there's no half-ass for me. If I say yes to you, I am going to make sure, honey, you get something from that experience with me. I will strive. I will strive to make sure at least you've seen some sort of change. So, Mukwan, put your best foot forward. That thing of like you're there pulling your legs at work. When you clock in, click Facebook, on TikTok the whole day. Work. Be serious. When you're not around and you fall sick, they're like, Banang, what's the car is not around? Please, does anyone know how to do this? Oh, da, 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 da. You be that person. So even when you show up and you like increment, they can increase for you because they've seen what you brought to the table. Guys, is your visca hair so pretty? I feel like I look good with this color. Okay. I was going to do like ashy blonde, like blonde. I don't think I can look good with blonde. I think someone who is very light skinned can look good with blonde. Because I'm like in between, I'm like as if a caramel. That's how I see myself. But I don't consider myself light skinned. I'm brown. I think I would look good with blonde. Yeah, it's been the weekend, you guys. We're going to be about the hustle this week. It's going to be exciting at the same time. I feel I'm going to be in my extra masculine these next few months. It's going to be about the hustle. It's about like, what's the deal? No, thank you. Let's do this instead. Da 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 da. You get me? I know this vlog didn't offer much because I'm all over the place. I did think that yesterday when I was doing the hangout with my nephews, I thought today we could do parking together, and that's what I was preparing for, but that didn't happen, so all is well. I'm going to put on a cute TV show while I reach out to these people, as well as do just finish up editing and stuff like that. But I'm just so proud that I got some work done this weekend. It didn't go to waste. So me doing that work, putting that aside, and then focusing on something else for this coming month. I'll see you guys at the next vlog. Mwah.